Yo, the state of wrestling it's a madhouse right now. The WWE is up for sale, apparently. Vince McMahon left, and now he's back, and he bullied his way back in. AEW is actually looking very good right now on Dynamite. I haven't checked Rampage like that, but Dynamite looks amazing. It's a madhouse right now, and it's crazy because it's WrestleMania season. I mean, the Rumble is like 2 weeks away, and we don't even know if Vince and the McMahon family is still gonna own WWE. So in today's video, we will be checking out WrestleMania, Vince McMahon, bad news, getting sued, WWE and Disney, Kane WWE return, and wrestling news. So let's check this out.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. It's a big night on Dynamite as the Elite battle Death Triangle in the final match of their best of 7 series for the
fire
AEW
match.
Trios Championship.
Fire
Now,
match.
as we look at the 11th December edition of Dynamite, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Vince McMahon being sued, Kane's return at Raw 30th, and other legends, a WWE couple getting married, Nick Khan meets with Disney CEO and ESPN, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily and much more.
My bad,
Be
y'all.
sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists.
Definitely
Also, check out
follow
our new
WrestleMania.
channel, WrestleMania Shorts. Now, as always, we won't recap the matches, but just look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good as number 1, Page prevails. Adam Page finally got payback against Jon Moxley, defeating Mox in a brutal bout that showed Hangman
he needed that.
Well, no pun intended.
He
with
definitely
AEW's
needed that.
toughest competitors. Moxley's past boasts about how tough he is and how soft his opponents are rang hollow last night when Page defeated Moxley after going blow for blow against him. It's unknown whether these two have settled their differences, but whatever happens, the win was a good way to boost Page's career, which has been stuck in neutral since his tepid title reign as AEW World Champion. Number 2, AEW continues good storytelling. The WWE and AEW both take their time letting storylines play out, but this week's Raw and Dynamite showed how to do things the wrong way and the right way. Both shows are taking time to forward storylines through the usual blend of matches, interviews, and angles, but unlike Raw, Dynamite was an exciting show from start.
All right, I'm gonna try not to pause it a lot. This match right here was so fire. Oh my God. Had to have been, if it wasn't the best match of the night, it was definitely the second best match of the night. And I loved how they used MJF to bring some attention to it. Like this whole feud between Bryan and MJF, it has the potential to be one of their top rivalries this year. Bryan I don't think he's really even been in the title picture before, but I'm loving how they're dragging this out. And it's not like when he was, a B+ player, that type of drag out, but this actually could be pretty good because Bryan is a phenomenal wrestler and MJF is just a perfect heel. But this match right here was so good. I haven't really watched Takeshita like that, but oh my, like I found myself wanting to immediately after watching this match, I wanted to rewatch it again. Like it was definitely like a strong style match. It was a lot of stiff hits in here. And I loved at the end, there was that level of camaraderie. They showed each other love. But oh my God, what a match. If you haven't seen this, please go watch this. Do yourself a favor and go watch this match.
To finish, the 9th December Raw's first 2 hours dragged on as opposed to last night's Dynamite, which moved quickly and kept fans engaged. Number 3, Adam Cole is back, baby. Adam Cole's return was a pleasant surprise as fans have wondered just when Cole would be back in action after being concussed at Forbidden Door.
When I tell you that Adam Cole BAYBAY just hit so, oh my God. It's like, it gives me chills every single, it's coming. It's coming, but every single time it gives me chills just to, like, it's a combination of the way that they present it, the camera pan, the crowd is just, I'm talking about at the top of their lungs, all in unison. It's so crazy. I'm gonna have to watch a video because I heard about it before, but I'm gonna have to watch a video with you guys on how that even came about.
Cole cut a promo that showed his frustration over recovering from his assorted injuries.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a
also
face
showed
turn.
his apparent new
Or
attitude
just was
as he
his
thanked
face
the
turn.
fans for supporting him,
Then
even
again,
though he
it could
gave
be-
them no reason to.
It could be a work.
Cole seems poised for another main
Oh
event run,
my-
and if he can stay
oh.
healthy, he'll have plenty of quality opponents to
I might have to play a clip of that. A clip of that.
ladder match. Banger.
Banger for real.
BANGER.
Facts.
But this was a match that had no business being on weekly television and belonged on a pay-per-view.
That's an
Nonetheless,
understatement.
kudos to AEW for over-delivering here. The bout was a perfect end to the two trios teams' best of 7 series and it'll hopefully pave the way for the trios title becoming a top belt. AEW has so many good teams, including trios teams, and this belt is custom made for showcasing them every week. While we don't like to see wrestlers take as many sick bumps as all 6 men did on TV, there's no denying that this match was out of this world. Number 5, HIKARU SHIDA.
Man, listen. This best of 7 series, I honestly thought it was going to get trash at a certain point. I can't lie. I enjoyed every single match. And not a lot of people can pull that off. And I love the way in the first, I think 2 or 3 matches, it was just standard regular matches. And then that's when they brought in, because Pat kept bringing in the hammer. And by doing so, they were cheating to win. So it was heelish tactics. Then Kenny cut a promo about like, look, since you keep using the hammer, how about let's make the hammer legal. Then they went from that to a backstage brawl or I think it was like Falls Count Anywhere match. And then of course for them to top it off with a ladder match, bro, that's smart. I enjoyed it. I will actually run it back and watch all 7 all the way through.
The heel turn tease. Is she turning heel? Well, the former AEW Women's Champion seemingly slipped up when she slid a kendo stick to Britt Baker instead of Shida's friend Toni Storm and Saraya. However, as fans noticed last week, HIKARU didn't seem pleased when Saraya picked Storm as a tag partner. If there is a heel turn coming, it could open up AEW's women's division, which could benefit from a heel of Shida's caliber. Number 6, RENEE PAQUETTE delivers. AEW President Tony Khan should take pride in hiring RENEE PAQUETTE, as a former WWE personality delivered the goods every week when she interviews wrestlers. She knew how to inject the right tone into each interview, whether it's a sense of fun like last night's Best Friends segment, adding an extra level to each segment without overshadowing it. And Danhausen goofiness, goodness.
Danhausen, man.
That's corny af and goofy.
Bro, for Danhausen to not wrestle, he honestly doesn't even need to. Like, he's such a unique character. I don't even know how to explain it. And the thing is I just started watching him on YouTube, and I was stuck. It's just, I don't know. You gotta love Danhausen, man.
He is hell, but there's something eerily entertaining about Danhausen.
I'm saying.
The man who boasts he's very nice and very evil had a hilarious interaction backstage with actor Paul Walter Hauser. Danhausen referring to Hauser as Paul Walterhausen was so ridiculous it was quite funny. But that was the good. What about the bad? Is number 1 burying another big man? We'll keep this brief because we mentioned it before, but Big Bill is the latest wrestler over 6'2" to get buried in AEW. Having Hook suplex the former Big Cass was painful to watch, as you could see the big man's AEW career crumble as he crashed to the mat. AEW may need to put a sign outside its ring that reads "No one over 6'2" allowed on this ride." Number 2, does anyone care about Ortiz and Kingston trust issues? High drama last night as Eddie Kingston and Ortiz argued whether or not they could trust each other. Quite the question considering they have a match against the House of Black on Friday's Rampage. Here's the problem. Does anyone care about this storyline? This storyline seems like it's been on the back burner so long that it seems to have come out of nowhere. That's problematic in itself, but Ortiz's lack of exposure on AEW TV only makes it worse. Now, there was nothing.
Yeah, it got ruined when the Blackpool Combat Club got brought into the mix. Like, it went from Jericho, Kingston, to when they had that I think it was pretty much seemed like a Hell in a Cell match, or was it War Games? I can't remember. But yeah, it took a sharp turn after that to where the Blackpool Combat Club began feuding with the JAS, and then it's like, well, what about Ortiz and what's his name? It left me that fast. Eddie Kingston. They missed a window to me. They definitely missed a window, but oh well.
Something downright ugly as AEW bounced back from an uneventful show last week and aired several main event worthy matches, including Moxley vs. Page, Hayter and Baker vs. Storm and Saraya, and the epic ladder match. What did you guys think of Dynamite last night? Let us know in the comments down below.
Good episode.
Now let's move on to the news.
I like that jacket.
Now, first story looks at Vince McMahon being sued.
I'm not surprised.
The WWE's news is the latest in Vince McMahon's WWE saga, as Vinnie Mac is being sued by a WWE shareholder. This is the first public sign that McMahon's bid to regain control of the WWE is being challenged. Bloomberg Law reports a lawsuit was filed on 11th January. And here are some details. WWE Inc. chief Vince McMahon, who returned to the company in early January after re-signing amid a wave of sexual harassment allegations, is facing investor litigation over claims that he pushed aside the board to illegally install himself as chairman. The lawsuit isn't a surprise, as we discussed the
Not at
possibility
all.
of shareholder lawsuits as soon as the news broke of Vince's intent to return to power. It also noted a shareholder sued McMahon in Delaware's Chancery Court, accusing him of wielding his 81% voting control to oust 3 board members, replace them with loyalists, and push through bylaw changes that would impose his will on the board and WWE.
Are we really surprised though? Like, this is it's almost like the Attitude Era where he has the Stooges, he has Briscoe and dang, I forgot the other one's name. I can't remember his name right now, but he's got like the Stooges, and he just replaced the board members with people who are pretty much his yes men. Why are we like, this man literally became a character of himself, so why are we even surprised? And then the fact that there's a reason why he kept majority of his shares. I'm pretty sure all of this is a chess play. Vince is a very smart man. I mean, whether you hate him or love him, he's a billionaire for a reason. There's absolutely no question that all of this was planned out.
Now, it's unknown whether additional lawsuits will be filed. However, the WWE stock could drop if more lawsuits are filed. As a result, it could be problematic to sell the company if the stock drops significantly. And don't be shocked to see lawsuits filed that some might see as an opportunity to cash in on the situation. After all, if the WWE looks eager to sell, some opportunistic individuals may feel the company will pay off lawsuits just to make them go away so it can proceed with a sale. Next up, the real reason WWE board members resigned. A recent SEC filing is revealing the real reason why 2 WWE board members, Ignace Lahoud and Manjit Singh, resigned following Mr. McMahon's return. While Messrs. Lahoud and Singh agreed with the board's decision to explore the company's strategic alternatives, they did not agree with Mr. McMahon's return at this time.
That man is a toxic
Side
cancer.
Seats noted there was plenty of informed speculation about Lahoud and Singh's exits, mostly based on Lahoud's role on the board's audit committee and Singh's as, among other things, lead investigator into Vince's hush money and sexual misconduct scandals. But now we know. What do you guys
That's
make of these 2
crazy,
resignations? Do you believe there will be any more? Next up, WWE Raw 30th returning legends. The guest list for Raw's 30th anniversary celebration continues to grow.
That's funny.
Here are the legends and Hall of Famers currently scheduled to appear on the 23rd January show: Ric Flair, Kane, X-Pac, and Tatanka. Kurt Angle has said the WWE invited him, but he hasn't confirmed his appearance. In addition, the show will feature appearances by SmackDown superstars Roman Reigns and Ronda Rousey. Next up, Nick Khan poised for payday if WWE sells. The current WWE CEO Nick Khan may be poised for a big payday if the WWE is sold. Side Seats recently remarked about some comments made by podcaster Conrad Thompson concerning Khan. On a recent episode of his What Happened When podcast, Conrad Thompson claimed he's heard that if Nick Khan helps facilitate the sale of WWE, he'll earn a bonus worth more than AEW's TV contract is for a year.
Are you serious? A bonus worth more than an entire wrestling promotion's TV contract for a whole year? Bro, them cons are just rolling in money. That is nuts.
Khan is used to wheeling and dealing thanks to his days working as an agent. From there, he helped the WWE negotiate its big bucks TV rights deal with NBCU and Fox, as well as WWE's subsequent deal to air the WWE network to Peacock. Rumor has it that he was in LA meeting with the representatives from Disney and ESPN, reportedly discussing a WWE sale. Next up is Jay White headed to AEW or WWE. There's big news for fans of New Japan Pro Wrestling sensation Jay White, as rumor has it Switchblade is leaving Japan soon and headed to the US. We recently discussed White's rumored exit in a story at our website, noting the former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion is booked in a Loser Leaves Japan match in February, which has spurred speculation he's on his way out. According to Fightful Select, WWE also long expressed interest in HIKARU, which puts the results of the match in doubt. Those on the New Japan Pro Wrestling roster are the belief that Jay White wants to be in the US for the time being, while told that WWE was heavily recruiting him, which White himself confirmed to Fightful happened in early 2021 and were told that only accelerated. He's told us prior to 2021 he'd never been approached by AEW, but has since enjoyed his experiences there. Would you guys like to see Jay White in either AEW or WWE? Let us know in the comments down below. And finally, a WWE couple getting married. Last but not least, congrats to WWE superstar Ricochet and SmackDown ring announcer Samantha Irvin on their recent engagement.
Ricochet,
posted a picture of the ring on Instagram along with this message.
Congrats, man.
Congrats to the couple as we wish them lasting happiness. But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, as well as our review of Dynamite. Be sure to leave your comments down below.
Oh man, hey, congrats, Ricochet, man. That's fire, man. Dang, bro. Like, I'm still tripping off Tony Khan's. It's his bonus. It's not even his salary. That's his bonus. That's worth. Oh, you know what? That's crazy, man. Hey, let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comments below, man. How did y'all feel about Dynamite this week? I thought it was fire. I thought Dynamite was thoroughly enjoyable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And I'll see you back in the ring. Peace.